taking a close look at what's around us, there is some sort of a harmony. It is the harmony of overwhelming and collective murder.
Few names in world cinema hold as much clout as Werner Herzog. Along with others like Wim Wenders and Rainer Werner Fassbinder, Herzog was a key figure in the new German cinema movement. This was the country's answer to the French New Wave, which lasted from the 60s into the 80s. During this era, he helped to define what qualified as quality filmmaking, with his raw aesthetic, resilience, determination, and a brutal level of honesty. Born Werner Stipetich, Herzog would later take his father's last name, as he believed it gave him a more impressive name for a filmmaker. After he developed an interest in film during his school years, he began to make various shorts and features. His first defining feature was 1972's Aguirre, The Wrath of God, which he made using a 35mm camera stolen from the Munich Film School. The film was notorious for its troubled production, with most of the film's script being improvised on the spot. Like many of his other works, Herzog only had a limited budget to work with, so he had to figure out creative ways of filming in order to finish the movie. Aguirre went on to become an international success, and has gone on to be recognized as a classic of German cinema. The film's lead, Klaus Kinski, would go on to make 4 other films with Herzog. Their turbulent relationship was chronicled in Herzog's 1999 documentary, My Best Fiend, which displayed how Kinski's outbursts and behavior on set led to many conflicts in both cast and crew.
Ich entfernte ihn darauf aus dieser Einstellung. Kinski tobte, ich sei größenwahnsinnig geworden. Ich sagte ihm darauf, dann sind wir jetzt eben zu zweit. Was war der Grund, dass ich mir das antat?
Recently, Herzog has formed his own film school, the Rogue Film School, where he teaches students the more guerrilla, athletic aspects of filmmaking.
In contrast to everything that you normally see, I teach them, for example, how to pick locks and how to forge a document, a shooting permit.
Herzog stands amongst the giants of documentary narrators. His voice has become so iconic that some works of media have even gone so far as to parody it.
Sweat flows freely from my entire body, pooling under me and soaking the preposterous bag of air and stones that serves as the mattress.
He has become synonymous with artistic expression in documentary form, to the extent that his appearance in a work of media is able to add an irreplaceable sense of legitimacy.
Das gibt's nur einmal, das kommt nicht wieder. Das ist vielleicht ne Träumerei. Das kann das Leben nur einmal geben. Vielleicht ist morgen schon vorbei.
What Herzog's films all have in common is that they're about people willing to risk everything to accomplish their goals. Whether it's about Timothy Treadwell, Dieter Dengler, or Fitzcarraldo, Herzog has always had a fascination with man and his attempts at traversing the long and often insane journey called life. Above all else, Herzog has strived to inspire filmmakers to take risks with their work, daring his peers to go the extra mile in order to create the best end product possible. As he has aged, Herzog has used his endless stamina to never stop asking the questions of what makes us human. Whether through documentary or feature film, he has helped lay the groundwork for narrative in not only German cinema, but for the entire art form.